All right, so first things first.
First things first, I pop freaks all the honeys, bunnies, playboy bunnies, those wanting money.
Forget that just happened. What's going on, fam? Coach here with another video, and in today's video we're going to be reviewing the Fifine MK038. It's a dual wireless microphone system, and looks pretty snazzy if you ask me. So let's see what has come in the box. Alright, so you get this cool little business card here. Thank you for being a valued customer. Cool, let's just, if any of you guys want to see that. By the way, make sure you follow them on Facebook. And if you want to get in contact with them, there's their email. Alright, so this is what we're looking at today. And it's all in English. Just letting you guys know out there, for all of the international people watching this, it's all in English. And here it looks like we have the power cable, and it's a 3.5 millimeter, and all the audio cables, I guess. So that includes, look at that, a 3.5 to 1/4 inch and a 1/4 inch to 1/4 inch. Take a look at that. And then open the trap door. Takes two what looks like size AA batteries here. And a cool little belt clip. Is the other one the same? Okay, notice they have two different numbers. All right, look at that bad boy right there. Obviously, mic A goes in here. This is volume A, volume B, echo. So I'm assuming there's some kind of effects that you can add to this. That's interesting. RF.B, RF.C. And I don't know much about wireless mics at all. So we're going to find out what this RF.B and RF Type C is, and we'll just punch it in later. Here's your power button, on, off. Oh, it's clickable. Nice. Music, volume C, volume D, and mic D. Okay, so this is starting to get real interesting, because honestly, I thought this was a dual mic system, but now that I'm seeing mic A and mic D, so definitely this thing is made out of some type of sheet metal. It definitely has some weight to it. Feels pretty sturdy, I'm not gonna lie, guys. It does feel pretty sturdy. Okay. These antennas, they do not flip out easy. There is some tightness on that hinge. That's awesome. I love the way it feels. And here's what the back shows. So you have your antenna, you have your power, your DC, auxiliary out, a left and right out. So that's a stereo out. This is a stereo in. So this is actually, I don't know if you guys can see this. This is actually a headpiece. So this goes around the ears. Here's the microphone to speak into. Nice. And here is the plug right here. It's a 3-pin, and I'm not sure exactly what this is called, but I do know it has 3 pins. And it's got this little button right here, this little black button. I can push it in and out. I wonder if that's part of the release or what. So, I saw this thing in the box, and I was like, oh, cool, a headset. And then I put it on this way and I was like, oh no, that's kind of ridiculous. Why would that work like that? Then my wife so graciously pointed out to me that maybe I was wearing it backwards. And so I think it goes something like this. Boom. I had to cheat. I couldn't do it without looking at the manual. So when you look at the manual, see that guy right there? Bald guy, looks a little bit like me, less of a tan. Yeah, that's how they're wearing it, over their ears. So that's how that happened. Not that this looks cool or anything, because it absolutely doesn't. But if you were narrating, let's say, a game or some kind of sports event, this would be amazing because it just hangs right there, right? Also, maybe it's esports. Maybe that's what you're into. Maybe you play Magic. Maybe you play WoW. I don't know what you're into. Either which way, this could be something that may be useful to you. Keeps your hands free. Kind of cool in that sense. Another thing I want to mention, the headphones have no audio capability. They're just there. Those things on the side were just there for comfort, but it's actually only a microphone. Food for thought. And then you have what looks like here, just a regular lav mic with the pop filter on it. So this is what the lav mic looks like. Very cool. With a mini little pop filter on it. We have 1, 2 of those. And they give you batteries. Are you kidding me? They pretty much thought of everything. Yeah, never heard of the company, but it doesn't matter. You get 4 AA batteries as well to test this thing out. I'm kind of really excited. I'm not gonna lie. I've never dealt with a unit like this before, so I'm gonna have to read the manual. 18 pages. I always like to just figure out the products. Products that are simple, that you don't need to read the instruction manual to work, are kind of exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna go and see what I can do on my own and just try to figure it out. See how simple it really is or how difficult it may be. What do you think? Let's do it.
20 minutes later.
So here's where we're at. A bunch of the accessories that come. Those headphones, you get 2 of them. Great for doing play-by-plays, right? Aside from these 2 headphones, and kind of the piece de resistance. You get lapels. You get 2 lapels on top of that. 1, 2. All right, as I showed you earlier, these are 3-pin. These bad boys will plug right into these bad boys. That one and that one. So they'll plug right into each other, and you're going to want to hold down that black button until it connects all the way. We're going to go ahead and put the batteries in the compartment. Close it up. Turn it on. Turn it on. There we go. And then you'll see right there, it has turned on. So now at this point, we'll come to our receiver. And we'll see if the receiver is receiving any signal. Check, check, check. 1, 2. Check, 1, 1, 2. I may have to turn it on first. To turn it off, you hold it down. To turn it on, just a brief touch. You'll see the indicator lights will blink. And now, I'm gonna start talking through this bad boy and see if we get any signal. So what I've done in this specific case, since I don't have a speaker that I can hook it up to, what I've done is I've plugged it into my audio interface here, and I'm also running Ableton Live, and we'll be seeing if it's picking anything up in just a second. Damn! Something to note. I cheated and I did read the manual beforehand, right? I caught part of it. You guys saw me earlier. Something to note though, it does say interference resistant. So that means that there's no signals that are gonna come in and start creeping in while you're doing something live here. There's individual volume control for each side, right? So that's pretty cool. And the system is also compatible with the K-M038 wireless microphone system, which I did a review. If you haven't seen that, I'll go ahead and put it right here. Make sure you check it out. Great little microphone. I actually got to use it in a live setting. This is a lapel mic with a cardioid pickup pattern. I know a lot of people are gonna ask. It also does come with the little pop filters on here. I said a hip hop, hip hip hop. A hip hip hop, or you don't stop. A rocker to the bang bang boogie. Say up jumps the boogie. Of the rhythm to the boogie to be. I get it. Okay, check this out. So this wireless lapel mic, see how the letter right here starts with a B? Maybe backwards to you guys. That's a B. This other one here starts with the letter C. The front of this bad boy has input A and input D. So if you wanted to, you could be running your 2 wireless lapel mics at the same time and have 2 other microphones plugged in. So essentially, though this is a dual wireless system, you could be having 4 mics at the same time. This would be great for podcasts. You have 4 microphones, everyone's plugged in at the same time. You have individual volume control for all 4 microphones, and yeah, that'd be pretty great. And it's all here in one box. Plus, you have your input for music and your individual music control. So let's go ahead and put this right here. It says it should be in direct line with the throat box. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and hook this on the back of my belt. I'm not wearing a belt. All right, and I'm also still recording in Ableton Live just to see how the audio would turn out. Let's go ahead and give myself a little more gain here and turn up the volume about halfway is what I'm doing, about 50% of the way here on the actual receiver unit itself. And for my interface, I've turned that up about halfway as well. Hopefully we're getting a little idea of what the audio sounds like, how much ground it's picking up, how much static there is, how much, if there's any dropouts in signal, we'll find out right now. And I'll make sure I play some of that audio back so you guys can actually get an idea of what that sounds like. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm really liking it. Some things that I do want to go over, some notes that I took. Okay, just extra little details, extra little points. I want to make sure I share it with you guys before I complete this video. It is recommended that you do not, I want to make sure I make this clear, it is recommended that you do not connect this to a Bluetooth speaker. Between the Bluetooth and the wireless frequencies that it's transmitting, apparently there could be some kind of mix-up. You probably don't want to risk that. You want to have the receiver directly connected. So if you wanted to do something live, this is perfect. But also if you wanted to record it, you can do something like I'm doing and hook it up directly to an interface, and you would need a recorder for that or some kind of DAW. This way you can record it. It does not have a recorder built into it or anything of that nature. Oh, the other thing, the 1/4-inch auxiliary output is for mics only. So basically you're only going to get vocals out of the 1/4-inch output. As for the next one, the one that's in the middle, that smaller 1/8-inch one, that's actually going to be for vocals and music. So that one combines the channels together and you'll just get like a stereo bus. So the MK-038 is a really cool dual wireless microphone system. Just to recap, it comes with a bunch of accessories, including 2 lapels and 2 headsets, individual volume control. It does give both a combined stereo bus out and individual out, only for the mic, only for the vocals, which is pretty dang cool. And I think this is a great little system. For anyone doing interviews or anyone narrating any kind of events whatsoever, I think this would be the ideal system for them actually. You guys can check it out. Fifine is the name of the company. No, this is not a paid video There will be an Amazon link at the bottom of this video. If you guys are thinking about purchasing it, use the link down below. I do get a little kickback. It helps me keep bringing this content to you guys. Don't forget to check out the single Permission. I'll make sure it's right here. And until the next time, this is Coach, out.